Okay, I need you to answer me this one question. Why do you care what they think? Why do you seek outside validation, external sources of validation? What is up, everybody? It is your girl, Diamond Leveled Up, coming to you with a new vid. We're here to talk about what your self-worth is determined by. And what I can tell you is that your self-worth is so within, and it goes deep within, and it's something that you constantly need to remind yourself of. And that's why I made this video, because so many people need to be reminded of their self-worth. They lose themselves in other people and trying to gain validation outside of themselves, and it doesn't get them very far, because eventually they'll realize that they've lost themselves and have to return back to themselves in some way, or they go to another outlet to release their frustration and their anger and their pain and their hurt. Your self-worth is not determined by the people that you know, who your significant other is, how much money you have, what type of car you drive, how many likes you have, social media, how many followers you have. It's not determined by any of that. I'll tell you what it is determined by, though. It's determined by God and you. Okay, first and foremost, God. Now, if you're not a believer, and if you're not of a certain faith, that's fine. But hear me out. This isn't even a Christian, me being in the gospel type of channel, but this is just me informing you that there's a higher power, a universe, a God that is above us and that has created all of us. There is a higher power. Okay? For me, it's God. I call him God. Okay? And to kind of back him up with a verse, this is probably the last verse I'm going to throw on this channel, because I've thrown verses in the past, and if you been a subscriber of me for a long time, you've known that I will throw a verse out there too. Even though I need to get in my Bible more, I genuinely believe this to be true. Okay? Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Okay? I appointed you as a prophet to the nation. Before you were even born, God chose you for a special purpose. I hope that motivates you, because it motivates me. You were born with a special purpose. Do you understand that? Any outside factors that can creep within to your soul and affect you and make you feel as if you're less than is not for you. Okay? It's not for you. God, him being the highly almighty Lord Father, okay? He created you. And so you're an extension of him. And if God says that there's a reason why you're here, and if God says that you are worthy to be here, and if God says that you shall have life, then you should have the most powerful, most abundant life, regardless of whatever your circumstances are. And that goes towards, that gratitude mindset, thinking and knowing how much you have to be thankful for. It's just that plain and simple, guys. It's not hard. Once you know your worth, then you will act accordingly, and you will have others act accordingly towards you. And you'll stand up for yourself, and you'll be meaningful and purposeful and intentional. And not let outside forces, outside opinions, outside people seep into your thoughts, into your brain, into your visions, into your goals, into your dreams. Okay? Don't let little seeds of doubt or negativity or criticism or critique or, somebody just not liking you make you not know your worth. Okay? It's just that simple. Know your worth. It's just a simple concept to provide yourself with your personal development as you grow, as you continue to know your worth, as you get to remind yourself of your worth. Sometimes you might forget, okay? We're human. You know, we have moments of weaknesses, vulnerabilities, you know, times where we feel like we aren't enough, you know, and that's just comes with being a human and just going through the motions and failing and picking yourself up and starting over and all of those things. But through and through, that's something that you should always put first is you. Put you first. Meaning you know your worth. You know what you have capacity to do, what you don't have capacity to do. You know what is in your heart, what you want to pursue, what you don't want to pursue, what you don't want in your life. And don't put up with those things because you want to feel validated from others. So yes, just know who you are, period, because they can't play with you. Because you God's child, you God's children. Okay, I'm God's daughter. They can't play with me. Okay, even when they thought they played, they didn't have the last word. Because the God that I know above, he's got the ultimate last word. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can exit off this video. But this is for me to inspire you to start to know who you are, okay, period, and know your worth.